We've all opened social media at one point and came across a couple that post pictures of their perfect relationship. To some, these couples become goals and inspirations of the relationship they wish to achieve. But you know what they say, be careful what you wish for.
Dalla Ward would get a phone call from her son on October 21st of 2021, and on that phone call, he would confess to murdering his estranged wife, Anna, and her friend Rayburn Barron. Ali, who was her son, not only sent photos to her, but his father and his friend, and the photos were of the deceased bodies. Ali would then hang up the phone with his mother, and he would call 911, and he would tell the dispatcher that he found Anna and Rayburn's bodies in the apartment. Ali would then proceed to pick up the 5-year-old child that him and Anna had shared together and proceeded to confess to her that he had hurt mommy. Ali would later be arrested for the deaths. He would be charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder along with using a firearm. And then there was a special circumstance that was added on to this charge due to the fact that he had killed multiple people. Ali would plead not guilty, and then the trial would begin.
In the opening arguments, the prosecution would state that Ali killed Anna and Rayburn due to the anger Ali felt about Anna no longer wanting to remain married to him. Despite what the couple was presenting to the world through social media of a loving couple, Anna and Ali's relationship was toxic with a history of domestic violence and verbal abuse. The prosecution stated that at the time of Anna's murder, the couple had been having issues in their marriage. The prosecution expressed that Anna made it clear that she was through with Ali after several incidents of domestic violence. The final straw came approximately a month before the killings when Ali became sexual with another woman. Mere days before the killings, Anna wanted her husband to leave the apartment that they shared together. Ali would agree with Anna to leave, but behind her back would get the key copied. Ali would also move into a hotel and began to stalk Anna.
A detective who worked the case would testify, and he stated his concern with the communication timeline between Ali and Anna. The detective would point out the abusive and violent nature of the communication between the two. The detective would point out a date, October 17th, and this date was important because it was a date that Ali, Anna, and their daughter would all meet up for dinner, but it would turn into a domestic violence case. And in this particular instance, Anna would document the injuries she received from that night.
The detective would testify about Ali's curious search history the night of October 17th. Ali would Google how to plant a listening device. He would also Google chopped bodies, decapitation, and very graphic stuff. The detective states that there was a lot of messages exchanged when Ali was blocked and would send several messages back to back asking Anna questions about what she was doing, etc. The detective testified that there were dozens and dozens of this general vibe. Where are you? Who are you with? While disparaging names constantly. The detective states that among the last few messages Anna sent Ali was, "I want you out of my life, you're abusive, you're manipulative." The prosecution stated that after Anna found out about Ali's infidelity, she would start moving on from Ali and would eventually start seeing Rayburn Barron, which made Ali furious. In a text message that Ali would send to his cousin, he would state that, "I saw Anna with another man, I'll kill him."
Ali would then use the key that he secretly copied behind Anna's back, enter the apartment, then proceed to vandalize it. Then he would take his daughter's iPad and then install a listening device on said iPad, and that would grant him access to live audio what's inside the apartment. Ali would then listen to the audio that day, and he would hear Anna and Rayburn laughing. And he did not like this. He would get very furious, and the prosecution states that in a fit of rage, he immediately left his hotel that he was staying at and drove to the apartment. The prosecution states that Ali would run into the apartment, open the door, and begin shooting within 1 second of entering the apartment. Then Ali would take photos of both victims and send them to his mother and his friend and his father, and then later confess to his mother that he had just killed Anna. The defense, on the other hand, painted a very different narrative of that night. The defense states that it's no doubt in anybody's mind that Ali is the one that committed said acts. But the defense argued that due to the decline of his marriage and his mental health, it affected his psyche and it caused him to react irrationally. The defense claimed that Ali felt insecure before he had met Anna, and that when he met Anna that he felt worthy of love for the first time. The defense stated that unfortunately Anna would exploit said insecurities, and she did like that Ali needed her to feel good about himself.
According to the defense, after the birth of their daughter, Anna became bored of playing the role of mother and wife and insisted that the family move to San Diego. San Diego is where a lot of Anna's friends lived, and she could return to her previous lifestyle of partying if they moved there.
During their move to San Diego, Ali's TikTok was popping off. He was gaining a lot of traction. His name was Gen Kid, and he had done skits on TikTok, and he was, at this point, his popularity was blowing up. And because of that, because he was blowing up, he received a lot of attention. And because of that, some of the attention was from females. And the defense stated that because of this, Anna was not liking that Ali didn't really need her anymore to feel good about himself. And because of that, Anna grew resentful and bothered by the fact that she was no longer his only source of confidence.
The defense claimed that Ali was getting mixed signals from Anna, who was in between leaving Ali and wanting to stay.
The defense stated that his heart was exploding from the constant back and forth.
Julia Stuntz, Anna's friend, took the stand to testify. She stated, "I told her we all agreed that she should call the police, and repeatedly she said, 'No, I can't do that. I can't. I love him.' She was defending him the whole time. She was like, 'Maybe it was me. Maybe I said something wrong.'" Julia explained the controlling nature of Ali and how he wouldn't allow Anna to wear certain outfits, and he had access to her social media accounts and often tracked her. According to Julia, Anna would also confide in her about the abuse and would show Julia the bruises on her face that she received from Ali punching her. Julia expressed that Ali would say, "That's my wife. She needs to dress like this. She needs to pleasure me." She stated he just treated her like she was his property. Ali's mother would take the stand to testify, and she talked about Ali's childhood and that was full of abuse at the hands of his father. She also explained that Ali's siblings objected to her coming to testify. She testified that when Anna and Ali were living with them in Virginia, she would occasionally hear the couple fight, but stated that it was never unusual and that they sounded like a normal married couple. Laura did admit on the stand that she attempted to try to stop Anna from getting a restraining order against Ali because it would impact Ali's clearance for his job. On the day of the shooting, she recalls getting a call from Ali and him explaining that he had just killed Anna, but she didn't believe him at first. She, however, concerned for her granddaughter, would drive from Las Vegas to San Diego to check on her. She testified that when she arrived at the police station, she talked to a detective about what happened and expressed that it sounded like Anna had driven Ali to the brink.
The defense stated that Ali had grown suspicious that Anna was unfaithful in their marriage, and that suspicion is what caused his decision to install the listening app on their daughter's iPad. And after hearing Anna and Rayburn on the audio, Ali would decide to go over there to confirm his suspicions. And according to the defense, when Ali opened the door to see Anna and Rayburn cuddling on the couch, all judgment flew out the window.
The defense argued that Ali in that moment felt as though he was in the passenger seat of his own body, not in control, not in his right mind, but overcome with so much intense emotion. Simply out of his mind. Ali was in the grips of mania at the time. The defense could even present a clinical psychologist who could testify regarding to Ali's mental health struggles.
The defense stated that the evidence will show you how Ali presented that day. He was psychologically compromised, at the brink with the inability to reason and to function. He was so broken, and that Ali reacted out of passion and provocation versus judgment and malice. Ali would take the stand to testify, and he would state that after the move to San Diego, it pretty much put a rift in the couple's relationship. According to Ali, this is due to the drug-fueled party lifestyle that was embraced by Anna's friends, including Rayburn. He testified that Anna's friends started to bleed into their marriage, and it would change Anna. Ali would state that he had an undiagnosed mental health issue, along with the fact that his drug issue had become now a daily habit, which made it a lot harder for him to handle his marital problems.
Ali would confess on the stand that he did punch and push Anna on prior occasions, months leading up to the shootings. He explained that he also would urge Anna against calling the police or obtaining restraining orders in the connection to those incidents. Ali explained that Anna may have expressed her desire for divorce, but it was not clear if they would ever get back together. He stated that he had never been sexual with another woman, but Anna told people that he had cheated.
Ali stated that the day of the killings, that the reason why he went to the apartment is in order to catch Anna in the act. And the reason being was because Anna was accusing him of doing this, so he wanted to catch Anna doing the same things because she was accusing him. He states that after hearing Anna and Rayburn on the app, he sped over to the apartment to confront them. He states that when he opened the door, he was startled to see Anna and Rayburn there, and he snapped and started shooting.
I couldn't take the effing betrayal, Ali testified while crying, claiming that the next thing he knew, my gun was in my hand and I'm shooting and I could not stop.
The closing arguments would begin. The prosecution stated that Ali did not act in the heat of passion. They stated that there is no crime of passion when you walk in on your separated wife on the couch with someone else fully clothed, not having sex. And heat of passion does not apply when you walk into an apartment that you bugged with a key that you're not even supposed to have. To a fight that nobody knew was coming but you, and you brought a gun. That is not heat of passion. The defense stated that Ali did in fact act out of heat of passion, pointing to his spiraling mental health and cocaine use. The defense states that yes, he did kill Anna, the woman he loved, and Rayburn, and he cannot undo what he has done, but he did not murder them. He is not a murderer.
The jury's part was not to determine whether or not Ali had killed Anna and Rayburn. The jury was left with the task to determine whether the killings constituted as first degree, which is an intent to kill with malice forethought, or second degree murder, which is intending to do so with malice but it is not premeditated, or voluntary manslaughter, which means that it was done in the heat of passion.
The jury would deliberate and Ali would be found guilty of first degree murder. And due to the fact of the special circumstance that was added to the charge, it is more than likely that Ali would spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. And that is the end of today's video. Today's video is a great reminder that if somebody is being abusive to you, then to leave, because it won't get any better. Anna did leave this relationship, but unfortunately Ali would not let her leave, and he became very obsessive over her, and he did the whole, if I can't have you, no one else can. And because of that, he took took 2 lives. And not only that, he took away his daughter's mother. And now he will most likely go to prison for the rest of his life. So all he did was orphan his daughter because of this. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And be safe, Earthlings. Peace out.